Good stealth is difficult, and although everyone thinks they can do it, very few people can actually properly pull it off. Here, I'll start with the absolute basics of stealth and develop into more complex tips, ideas, and even try to challenge the way you think about your stealth approach. If you like the video or find it helpful, please leave a like or a subscribe. It genuinely helps me out a lot. But without further ado, let's get into the video. Just gonna remain calm. Die. Oh my god. Oh my god, I'm okay. Oh my god, I'm okay. Nobody saw that. Nobody saw that. Really? Starting with lights, they are not your friend. But if you absolutely need them, and I definitely don't recommend you use them, stick to the dimmer ones. Glow sticks are great because they're not only dim, but you can add them to the quick menu, placing them in your inventory at the click of a button, drenching yourself in darkness in a hurry. But keep in mind, even on a pitch black server, the stars and moon will always be there to navigate with, and you don't always need a light just because you can't see too well. Your instincts will always be like, oh, darkness is here, can't see, must find light, but sometimes it's just not the case. When camping or resting, try to avoid camp or house fires. If you do use one of them, remember the smoke from a chimney will rise higher than the smoke from a campfire, and it's not only players who are attracted by fires, but zombies too. Taking this into consideration, if you absolutely need to make a campfire, daytime in the middle of woods or somewhere secure and isolated is your best bet. Extinguish it with water before you leave and bury it like you would a body, completely erasing any sign you were there. This is especially useful on populated servers. Fire barrels are great for warmth and cooking, but sometimes from the right angle, light can glitch through the walls, letting players know there's a fire nearby. The alternative to this is the cooking pot and stove. Yeah, they can now explode, but the damage is mostly minimal and they emit little to no light. But beware, there is a small hiss as they cook, so don't let your guard down completely. Also, always be aware of windows and general positioning. Is there a hill outside giving someone a vantage point looking in? Additionally, you don't need to be near your pot or fire for it to work. Find a corner or a space away from them, crouch and listen for any movement. I also tend to favor buildings with single entrances and a way to lock a zombie between me and the outside as a buffer for would-be ambushers. And try not to leave anything behind in unusual places unless you absolutely need to. You can always bear most things if you're worried about leaving a trail. And eating is loud enough to give away your position, so do it sparingly if you're in a quiet place. Always ask yourself if you need to enter that building. A door opening and closing isn't silent and is definitely something a passerby would not just hear but also notice and see from quite a distance. With regards to weapons, obviously suppressors are a must, not just for sound but also for muzzle flash reduction. However, even a suppressed gun can easily attract a zombie, especially if you fire more than once. This makes them more likely to track you down and just come running. I recommend leaving a few seconds between shots, roughly 5 to 6, or if possible a little longer. Suppressors can be repaired using a gun cleaning kit, and you can make an improvised suppressor using a bottle of water and some duct tape. This will fit most guns but ruin after 1 or 2 shots depending on the gun, and you can't repair them. A Mark II is an incredible pistol and easily one of the most useful given you can find it on the coast relatively quickly. It has decent mid-range and a built-in silencer. This is useful because if you have to take out a zombie, you should probably rely on a suppressed gun rather than melee. This is safer, quieter, and way less risky. In addition to a suppressed pistol, I tend to always carry the Pioneer for stealth. It's not as strong as some of the others in its class, but it's one of the quietest weapons in DayZ and is excellent for stealth kills on players or clearing out zombies from a town. Additionally, I also carry an SGK with a silencer and sights. It's extremely quiet, and with a 30-round magazine, you essentially have up to 30 headshots. But using any suppressed weapon close range can alert even the most unaware zombie, so try to maintain a little distance. Melee weapons are mostly sloppy and loud, and aggravated zombies are basically beacons indicating your position. They can be heard by other players quite some distance away and seen from even further, but there is always the option to stealth kill them with a one-handed blade or a screwdriver, and this is the only time I'd personally favor melee weapons over suppressed ones, though it can sometimes be glitchy, so be careful and consider your options. Health can also have a significant impact on your stealth ability. If you're grunting, coughing, sneezing, or even laughing, other players and zombies will be drawn to your location immediately, and using a single rag to gag yourself may not suffice. But there are more things you can do to become a stealth master, and for those things, click here. And as always, until next time.